Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Mind Your Venture with Matt. Today, I want to cover some information about a short that I posted. I had the Silver Eagle, the Canadian Maple Leaf, and a basic 1 troy ounce silver round. It was a buffalo. And I got some comments on there, and I wanted to just go over what I learned recently on which one of these sells for the most, which one can you purchase for the least amount of money, which one is going to be your biggest return if you ever try to sell. So it's rather complicated. There are different things to look at, and if you can get some of these at a good premium from the store or wherever you're getting them from, you might be better off on the sale. But in general, I'm just going to cover some information from a few stores that I looked at and got the pricing for what they are selling for today, with spot pricing being right around $30 today, which is really good for silver. But to take a look here, we got the Silver Eagle, which you can see here is spot price is $29.97. The Silver Eagles, if you try to buy them right now, are on average about $35.84, which is $5 premium on those, almost six, which is a little crazy. It's a little high. $34.94 for the Maple Leaf. I did throw Britannias in here just to see where that would be for coins. Britannias are at $34.84. And the Buffalo Rounds are at $31.24. Now you can see I have 90% constitutional down here. I didn't do anything with that because I need to learn more about it. That somebody had posted that I should that this was the best way to go, was 90%. And I'll cover more of that. I did learn some on that today. But as you can see here, store one, the sale for basically all the coins at this store, they said anything with a face coin that is in good condition, they would be buying at $29.97, or right there at spot, basically at spot. And for the Buffalo Rounds, they were only buying them back at $27.97. So you can see there, that's $2 under spot. But as you can see here on the loss part of that, if you were to purchase the silver today and sell it today, you would lose $5.87 on the Silver Eagle. You would lose $4.97 on the Maple Leaf. You would lose $4.87 on the Britannia, and you would lose $3.27 on the Buffalo Rounds. Now, the second store I called, you can see that we had a $30.74 is what they were purchasing the Silver Eagles for, and you can see that's 77 cents above spot. So which is good, and most of the time that is the case. You can typically sell your Silver Eagles, and a lot of times your Maple Leafs, you can usually sell them at spot or more. But this store here, basically you'd be selling your Maple Leafs, if you were to buy and sell them today, you'd lose 23 cents. Same with the Britannias. And you would be losing $1.23 on your, purchase for the Buffalo Round. Now you can see here, at the end of the day though, the loss for the Buffalo Rounds is the least. You'd only be losing $2.50 per ounce of silver. So as far as all things go and everything being considered, it looks like that you are coming out way better on buying buffaloes and holding on to them and selling them than you would be any of the other silver. Now, the other silver, they are backed by a government and they do have a denomination on them, and they are easily sold at stores. As you can see, all of them, everyone had a price for them and was willing to purchase that silver from me. But you can also see that the Buffalo Rounds actually hold up better. I know that you can get them way cheaper when you go to purchase them at these locations. You don't get as much for them when you try to sell, but you don't lose as much on them either when you try to sell them. Now, I do have a lot of the Eagles myself, but I got them at a better price over spot than that. You can get deals on them from time to time, and that's really what you would want to do, because like I said, they do usually or typically sell for more than spot when you try to take them back into the store to sell them. And as you can see, the buffaloes sell for under spot when you try to return them to the store to sell them off. So if you can get your hands on some of the maple leaves and some of the coins for a really good price, if you can find them at spot or just over spot, you can scoop them up, and typically you're going to be better off trying to sell those back when you go to return them. Now, I will be posting another video here soon on the 90% silver. I did some research on that, and I actually purchased some, and I'll show you what I purchased in the next video. And you'll see the condition they're in and how much I purchased them for and what I could sell them for at a store if I was to take them in and try to trade them in or sell them off for those. And I'm going to be surprised. I'm sure. I just learned recently that it's a good way to go, and they are cheaper to purchase. I basically paid about $10 a piece for them, and they were $1 or $half coins that I purchased. So not very expensive when you go into the store and you try to purchase them. So you don't have to pay for a full ounce, full troy ounce of silver, which is right now at $30. You can get these for right around $10. And if you're just trying to start stacking or trying to save your money, it may be a good way to go. So thank you for joining me on this episode, and please feel free to leave comments. I do try to read them, and I've learned some things. There's people posting comments from around the world, and it's great to see that information, and it's eye-opening to see some taxes that are in some other countries. And surprisingly, here in the United States, there is no tax on silver where I am, but I've seen some places where you get taxed on it unless you buy amounts over $500. So it just depends on where you are, and I'll try to do some more research on that. But thank you for joining me. Again, please tap the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and it helps spread the information to others out there that are trying to invest their money wisely and try to take care of what they have. So again, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.